Affirmation Daily Tarot, where me, your host, Alex, will be assisting you every day with the collective energies. I'm going to be giving you some affirmation every day in the morning to kind of guide your day and give you reasonings as well behind these affirmations, just to start your day, because we are here to enhance, we are here to grow. This channel will not be focused on who did what, why, when, where. It's only focused about you, your path, and the next steps, and being focused on the now, being focused on today, and utilizing our day to plan for a better future tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna shout out the affirmation deck called Moon Magic by Stacey DeMarco. Okay, that is this deck. All right, and then we'll also be pulling a couple from the Gold Lyre Tarot. This is made by a company called microcosm.pub, if you're interested. And I'm sure you guys have seen this one quite a bit. YouTube's, Instagram, all those places. The Psychic Tarot, the Oracle deck by John Holland. I have prayed, cleared the energy, cleansed the energy. So let's go ahead and get started. The Most High God, I ask for your assistance at this time to give us the overall energy and the best affirmation for the day of July 10th. Okay, let's see. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. You know, this is actually funny because I've had a lot of signs regarding time. Like just walking to the elevator opening as I get there, or walking into my apartment and being able to help a lady come in. She literally tells me, "You have perfect timing." Or seeing in different readings about, you know, things aligning, whether, you know, getting the star, the moon, and the sun card. Things are aligning in the stars, and today is now the time to start getting the right work done. Because although we might say that time isn't real, the movement and the progression of life is. So do not get stuck. Make sure you're paying attention and you're using your time wisely. I think across the collective, I don't know if you've been feeling it, but I've been feeling it a little bit, just feeling a little lethargic, a little slow. And we can forget that we have something to do in this world, and we can forget that time is a factor, and we can get lost in all these different messages, karmic messages, time at work, right? Kids, all those things. So making sure that you have a balanced relationship with time. Okay, so let's get the overall energies with the Psychic Tarot, John Holland's Oracle deck. Splitting the deck on awareness and temptation. Okay, awareness is the Magician, temptation is the Devil. Okay, so just be aware, right? Be aware of the temptation to look back on things that do not serve you, being stuck in the cycle of negativity, or, you know, attachments or anything of that nature, because it is time to move forward. It's time to let go. It's time to close out those cycles and move on to the next level. Paying attention to your time and being on time, doing the things that you need to do to be prepared, right? Because every day we're preparing for the next stage. Every day. That's why it's important to be present, when you're present and you're making the decisions that are in alignment with your goal, you're preparing yourself. You're preparing yourself for that next stage in your life. So that's very important, okay? Overall energy, the collective, patience, balance. So we have balance out here twice off rip, right? Temperance, patience, balance. This is about having a balance, okay? Finding situations or not even situations, but finding things that are sustainable to create a balance for yourself, right? Doing things in moderation. Doing things in moderation. Okay, balance 3 times. Okay. All right, Spirit, so we are getting this. So the collective, we need to be balancing ourselves out, making sure that we are doing things with the mindset of balance, allowing things to pan out. Because we also have the moon card, we also have the shadow card here. In this deck, to me, I always see this as, you know, the only way to get through it is to go through it. So there could be something that you know, you've been waiting on or you've been holding back from. And Spirit is just kind of saying, hey, take your time, right? Take your time, but be balanced. Be balanced with your time. You know, some days you're gonna want to sleep, but if you're gonna sleep all day, make sure you schedule some time to get some of that work done, right? Or if you're overworking yourself, right, make sure you get the rest that supports the amount of work that you've been doing. This is about balance. This is about doing things that will bring justice to your life and to your goals, because this balance card, this justice card is what you give out is what you get, right? So if you are prone to overworking yourself, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna be tired. Make sure you're taking time to see your shadow side and the darker aspects of yourself. A lot of times the darker aspects of yourself are going to lead you to the lighter aspect of yourself, because there could be something here where you might be ignoring something, right? You might be ignoring a fear. This could be laziness. This can be anything that when you think about it, you go, no, I don't want to think about that. Or no, I don't want that, right? But sometimes you have to go through certain things to make sure that you create balance. So, okay. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers from the gold lyre. Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, both in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. This is giving almost keeping yourself stuck, maybe not making choices. I don't really necessarily get the like lovers, you know, bad relationship vibe from here, but I do get the lack of making choices, which goes with time, right? If you're constantly ignoring making choices that are in alignment with yourself, because the Lovers as well, right? It's like that balance of your feminine and your masculinity, right? So this can also be about that, balancing the two aspects of yourself. There's a disconnect here as well with action, this Wands energy, and a disconnect between the mind. There's something here when it comes to a thought process. So this could be a person as well. That's stopping you from moving forward or going towards the things that you want. I really do feel like this is a mindset though. Knight of Swords. I feel like there's a mindset here that is not clear. It's not clear. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is actually giving being out of balance, and in turn being out of balance, not getting the justice you deserve because there's something that's not being faced. And this is causing a confusion, or this is causing a lack of energy, and this is causing you to keep yourself stuck. Okay. So today is the focus is when you're in that moment of confusion, or you're needing to make a choice, remind yourself that you have a balanced relationship with time. I feel like a lot of you either don't pay attention to time enough, or you pay too much attention to time. Just trust that you use time well, okay? Trust that you use time well. Trust that your timing is always right when you're staying in the moment and you're following your intuition here. And there are no such thing as bad choices, okay? When you're faced with a decision and you're making the best decision that you can make in that moment, you just have to be prepared for the consequences of those choices. So remind yourself of that, right? Remind yourself that every choice has a consequence. And when you're in that moment and you have to make a choice, choose the one that's in alignment with your goal, okay? Let's see if there's anything else. Let's get a couple more. Yeah, see, look, listen. Don't stay stuck in the past. The past is the past. You can't do anything about the past. You cannot do anything about the past. It is gone. It is done. You need to let it go. The best you can do in this moment for yourself is to be present. Okay? The best thing you can do in this moment is to be present and to make decisions in this moment for a better tomorrow. Someone out here really needs to hear this, because you're being overly focused on the past. Your mind is stuck in the past. You need to shift your focus to something better. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this could have something to do with stability. Maybe something in the past messed up your stability, and now you're having a hard time making choices. Okay, maybe now you are, excuse me. Maybe now it's like having like PTSD over what happened in the past, and maybe you made a bad choice in the past that caused something horrible to happen, and now you're having a hard time making choices to move forward. Well, the best thing you do for yourself now is when you're met with the same issue before, you already learned your lesson. So you know what needs to be done next. Don't allow something from the past to keep you stuck or afraid. You make the choice and you keep it pushing, because everything has its time and its place. You do not want to force the universe to force you to get in alignment with the time, right? So don't wait too long. Don't get out your head, get out your emotions. You know, heal yourself. You need to be focused on your shadow work, and do your shadow work. Allow yourself to release and let go. Give yourself the grace and the space to heal and move forward. Okay. The Chariot, yeah. The Chariot. You need to, and it's in reverse. Please keep in mind that all of these cards came out in reverse. Okay, for the tarot. The Chariot here in reverse. You need to, maybe go back over your goals. All right, go back over your goals and make plans from those goals. And when when opportunities come or choices are needing to be made, say, how does this align with what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, right? I was actually doing this. I've been struggling with this as well. So this is actually pretty on point for me at this time, because I did kind of lose sight a little bit. I got, afraid of failure and just put a pin and a pause in things. And now it's time to open these things up, dust it off, and keep it pushing. And I've been being urged to do this. I am also getting that you could be, hey, listen, you know your situation. If it's not your situation, do not make it fit. But there could be here a relationship that, I don't think it's a bad one. I just think that it's being paused. There's something about, getting out of your head and moving forward, reorganizing your goals, reorganizing everything in your life, and just kind of looking back over that so that things are moving copacetically. But there's a relationship here. It's either going to make it or break it, right? I feel like you get your head to the right space, because you have this justice card here, you have this temperance card here as well. So to me, this is giving you're going to get what you give, right? So if you're in a relationship and you haven't been putting your best foot forward in a relationship, then know that you might be making the choice to let this relationship fail, right? But if you've been putting your best foot forward and you've been, hearing your partner, loving on your partner in a balanced way, because don't overdo it, make sure you're being true to yourself, right? Then you're allowing it to align with the better version of the relationship, the better version for yourself. Listen, if you're not in a relationship, obviously this aspect is not for you. Just get out of your head, okay? But this could be for someone who is in a relationship and maybe their path or something isn't aligned with some type of relationship. That's only if the best foot is, you're putting your best foot forward, okay? So this is giving, don't worry about outside people and what their intentions and their goals are. Focus on your goals. Here you have wishes that you want, right, with this 3 of Wands in reverse, but are you putting the work in to get to those wishes, right? So just be very cognizant of it, So today, the affirmation is, and say it with me, I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. If you want to start a business, right, instead of going home after work and sit on the couch watching TV, maybe start working on your business plan. Things like that, okay? When time, just be very cognizant, right? Because I'm sure a lot of you will probably be seeing 4 and 1s, okay? 4s and 1s, maybe 6 and 7s. You might have been seeing a lot of 111s, a lot of 222s, 9s as well, 999s, 555s. It's time for a change. It's time to clear it out, rebalance yourself, get grounded. Don't neglect any aspect of yourself. Remember, you are a spiritual being. Okay, so make sure that you are giving the time, doing the spiritual upkeep, keeping your mind right, gaining knowledge every day, moving your body every day, right? Because there's a lot more to life than just watching TV, overeating, and not really being your true self. Make things simple. Make things simple. If you're getting in a rut or you're confused, sit down, line it out, right? If you're not really a list person, do voice memos, right? Do voice memos, get a planner, but whatever the case is, or even if you just need to write it big and put it in front of your bed or around your bed, so every morning it's the first thing that you see, you know what you're shooting for. And make those choices that align with that. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the everyday things, okay? Because don't get lost in the mundaneness of life. You are here for a purpose, and focus on that, okay? If you're someone who doesn't know what their purpose is, or you're trying to figure it out, the only thing you need to focus on right now is self-care and healing, balancing that out with your life. And then once you get more acclimated with yourself and you know who you are, then you'll be able to move forward and say, oh, I obviously want to do this, and how do I make those steps to get to where I want to how I can complete this, right? So yeah, let's pull a couple more just to see. Okay. The first card, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the first card upright to come out is in the tarot, the Two of Pentacles. Balance between your life, your material, putting that work in to keep everything afloat. It's gonna take hard work, so don't be afraid of hard work. If you're afraid of hard work, pray about it. Okay. Try to figure out why you're afraid of hard work, or you don't like hard work. Why is that? You need to figure that out, because there's nothing in life comes easy. That's everything takes a little bit of work. I'm hearing the song kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So know when, ooh, I got chills. Know when to do the work so that you can coast. Stop coasting right now and do the work now so that you know that you're setting yourself up just to coast. All right. The Devil. The Devil. Let's get one more for the Devil. Ooh, I love this. Thank you, Spirit. Don't get comfortable in anxiety or darkness or these earthly attachments, especially here in the U.S. I'm not sure, you know, where all of you are from, but I'm from the United States of America, and I know that this country thrives on the fact that we have anxiety. So we are naturally drawn to being anxious, and don't get addicted to that. Okay, with this Devil card, do not get addicted to that, because you see how, like, she's very comfortable in that fire, right? That hellfire, that heat. And then you have the Fool card, right? Where she is loving on the planet. She's loving on her plants. She has a freedom, right? She has her spirit guides with her. She's relaxing. This is that energy of getting out of your head and taking that leap of faith. Getting out of what you've always known, these negative attachments, and taking a leap of faith towards something new and different. That is what's going to create balance in your life. Let's work hard on releasing the anxiety, the sadness, the depression, being addicted to that, because we deserve something better. Take that leap of faith. It seems like if the Fool's coming out, baby, and it's upright and we're getting good energy from it, that's giving, jump off that ledge, release these burdens at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands, release these burdens and keep it pushing, because you are protected, you are guided. So I feel like this is definitely someone who probably knows of the next steps to do with this Fool card coming out, right? This is someone who knows what to do. It's just you're mentally keeping yourself stuck in anxiety and fear. And listen, trust me, baby girl, I know, same, I'm just like that too. Here, I have tips for this though. If you are feeling overwhelmed and you are stuck in your head, put down the devices, put your phone down, okay? Grab a cup of water, go sit outside. If you can, get some sun, right? And if you can, go and put your feet in the grass. I say disconnect from your phone, but you can keep your phone like to listen to music or to listen to a book that's going to help elevate you. Okay, so pay attention to the things that are going to assist you. Okay, and to things that are, because I feel like that's what it is. It's just as simple as, oh, am I gonna watch a numbing TV show, or am I gonna listen to this book, right? Like, it's giving those type of options. Are you pushing yourself to the limit? Are you getting the knowledge that you need to move yourself forward, right? So just make sure you're doing that, okay? Just make sure you're doing that. And if you need a reminder, I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. There's something coming through this energy, okay? Things are changing, things are shifting, but you have to be ready. You have to have the skills. You have to have the habits, right? This could be simply just creating new habits. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the very first one. They will get a lot more clear and concise. I was a little nervous today, guys, but don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, or comment if you like. And if you like the content, or you're looking for something different, just let me know. I'm gonna try to do these every day, so that you guys are getting your affirmations every single day. This week will probably still be, it'll all be the moon for this week, and then we might, you know, do something a little different next week. But this week, we're gonna stick with the moon tarot. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope that you guys use your time well. Use your time wisely. You are wise. You have the innate ability to be in tandem with the universe, with the world, with your highest self, with Source God. If you really struggle with this concept, pray on it, okay? I'm always telling you to pray on it. Connect with your guides, okay? But all right, much love to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I give you back all of your energy, and I take all of mine back, all right?